One of the big questions many people ask is the briefing. And we're going to give you a quick briefing right now. First of all, everybody will be having a helmet. It needs to fit fairly snug on their head, and it needs to be fairly snug underneath the chin, something like this. Okay, so initially might feel a little tight, but you'll soon get used to it. But very important that we wear a helmet for safety purposes. Okay, now the other thing regarding the briefing, we always get on and off on the left hand side, and that's very important. Horses are creatures of habit. If we stick to their routine, they're happiest that way. We will then simply make sure that you use the stirrups. These are the stirrups here. You put your left foot in the stirrups, something like this, and then you come forward, put your right hand over the saddle, stand in the saddle, and hoist yourself up and into the saddle. Now, another very important thing to always keep in mind is always keep hold of your reins. These are your reins here, okay? And this is what you're going to use to control your horse. You will have to pull back firmly for the horse to stop, pull left for the horse to go left, pull right for the horse to go right. And just as importantly, only the front part of your foot should be in the stirrups here, and then you're going to use the heels of your foot to kick them in the tummy for them to respond to a command. Some of them only need a little bit of encouragement and they'll respond. Some need more encouragement in order to respond to a command. And that essentially is what you will need to do to keep control of your horse and keep yourself safe. And so there's a little bit more to what we will be explaining to you as we go along the trail. For example, we expect everyone to basically keep about a horse's length between each other's horse, and also to not give the horses too much slack in the reins, nor keep them too tight. You will soon find some horses you can have very slack reins, but others you need to keep them a little tighter than others. And every horse has its own personality, and therefore your horse that you're going to be assigned, you'll be told a little bit about their personality. In Ketura's case, for example, here, she can have her reins pretty slack like this, and she just kind of hangs out, and that's about it. But others, for example, like Kish, need to have their reins a little tighter. And the knot is more or less there as a guide as to where we want you to hold the reins with one hand, and then one hand on the saddle. Especially if you're a new rider, you're a novice rider, it's always good to just hold on to the saddle like that. And that's how you basically stay on the horse safely and keep your horse safe as well.